Does the range include 0? That's the question that we're asking ourselves. Does this range include 0? Well, it does, right? Obviously, if you were to draw a continuum, the 0 is right there. Okay, yes, so the 0 is there. Okay, so this is a binary choice. Does the range include 0? Yes. So we're going to assume that the main number in the population is 0. Okay? Why? Because there's a solid chance that it's 0. Okay? There's a chance that's pretty big that it's 0. So we're just going to assume that it's 0. We're going to be conservative here. And we're going to retain the null hypothesis. So we're going to look at the null hypothesis. In the population, the mean difference in depression between histogram and no histogram is equal to 0. Well, that could be very truthful. So let's assume that it's there. Let's retain it. We never say that it's true. We use the special word retain. So just keep that in mind. Okay. Now, let's work in a different scenario. Let's say that the interval, pay attention, Jesus Christ, I changed the lower bound here, okay? Now it's a different number. We're working in a parallel universe, different study, different reality, okay? This number in that universe and that study, which is a different study than the study we started with, is the lower bound is 0.234 and the upper bound is 2176, okay? So let's say, so this is the range, okay? Now, does the range include 0? No, because 0 is outside of the range, right? So, no. So we're going to assume that the main number in the population is not 0, right? It's something other than 0. So we're going to reject the null hypothesis because that's what it's saying. It's saying in the population, the mean difference in depression between histogram and no histogram users is equal to 0. It's not true. It's probably a different number. 0 is very unlikely of a number, right? To be. Okay, so that's the simple rule. Deep breath. Now, we can finally answer the damn question. Is the main number in the population equal to 0? Right? So here's the population. Is this equal to 0? Well, we're 95% confident that this number is between minus 176 and 2,176. We're back at the initial example now, right? So negative 176 and 2,176. But the interval contains a 0, right? The interval contains 0. So we're 95% confident that it could be 0. In the main number, so is the main number in the population equal to 0? And the answer that we're going to say is there's a good chance. Okay. And now I marked the tails. Okay. And we're going to talk about the tails. The tails that I marked here are 2.5% in coming from either side. Okay. So 2.5% coming from this side, 2.5% coming from this side. They're the cumulative percentages that you can get with this ruler, right? So there is a good chance of 2.5% on one side, 2.5% on the other side, okay, which adds up to 5%. So there's a good chance of more than 5% that the main number in the population is 0. Okay, so pause this and take a second to process this.